What's going on YouTube? So before we get into today's video, I got some really exciting news for you guys. We're coming up on our 100th Mentorship Monday, which is incredible. Thank you guys for submitting all those questions to helpme@theroastergroup.com for me to answer here on the YouTube page. I'm eternally grateful for all that support for me to have content to produce for you guys. And as a thank you and as a really awesome way to celebrate with you guys, I'm going to have our 101st Mentorship Monday on June 4th. And it's going to be live. I'm going to do it live here on the YouTube channel, June 4th at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. June 4th, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You have to be here on the YouTube channel so you can watch live Mentorship Monday. I'm going to answer lots of questions. I'm going to have some special guests. And I just finished a book for biggerpockets.com on how to raise private money. The book just got finished. It gets launched in July, but I'm going to do some free giveaways of the book here on the at that event. You got to be there. I'm going to do some other free giveaways, and like I said, I'm going to have some special guests with me too. So you guys need to check this out. It's going to be a great event with lots of freebies and lots of really cool things we're going to do and get into some questions and everything. It's going to be a ball. You guys need to be here. June 4th, 3 p.m. Please be there. I'll look forward to seeing you guys then. What is happening, YouTube? Welcome to Mentorship Monday. Today's question comes from Nancy. Welcome, Nancy. Nancy from Michigan. How are you? So Nancy owns a bunch of property, her own name with her husband. And again, Nancy points out something interesting. A lot of people on Mentorship Monday and on Bigger Pockets and just in general ask a lot of questions about insurance and about LLCs. Should I do an LLC? How should I do an LLC? When should I do an LLC? You know, what does LLC stand for? I'm just kidding on that last one. But a lot of people ask questions about LLCs on just in general that are getting started in real estate investing. And so Nancy's got a bunch of property, 7 in her own name, her and her husband. And so she wants to know what should she do about moving these properties over. And she's like, well, should I do it? So it's like, look, you've got a plan about setting up an LLC and then doing a quick claim deed to move the 7 properties into the LLC. So if you want to do that, Nancy, understand that at some point you can't just do that and then that's the last move you got to do. You want to do. You can move the properties into the LLC by doing a quick claim deed, and then eventually within a year, you want to refinance them because eventually your bank's going to figure this out and have a problem with it. And a lot of people that buy properties subject to, which I've never done, tell me that the bank never figures it out, but I would be nervous about that. And eventually, I would worry that the bank would show up and say, hey, you move this property over to a company that you could just bankrupt. And it's not in your own name anymore. So anyway, you have a personal guarantee, so maybe that's not that big of a deal, but still, it would make me sleep better at night knowing that you get new financing in the LLC at some point in the future. That's not even your question. Your question is about, would you recommend putting the 7 rentals under one LLC? Absolutely. And she's got 5 single-family homes, 2 condos, and none have a mortgage. Geez, if you don't look at me, I got to start reading these things all the way through. She's free and clear. God bless you, Nancy. Good for you. She's got them all free and clear. So that whole due on sale clause thing like that, forget everything I just said, because most of the time you guys are doing this, looking to move properties over. There are mortgages in place, which is by far the biggest concern. Doing a quick claim deed, moving it from one thing to another thing by doing a quick claim deed, so your own personal name into an LLC. But because that's not the case, because Nancy does not have a mortgage to worry about, just got to do it. And the other thing is, so it's not a problem about putting properties into one LLC. I know people that have like 30, 40, 50 addresses in one LLC. We have biggest company we have has like 30 addresses under one LLC, and I do different LLCs for different investors. So if I raise a pool of equity investors that want to invest with us, I will do an LLC. Then we'll do another group of investors that want to invest under a different strategy or invest in different neighborhoods or want to just came into the business later in life. So we'll do a separate LLC, but I'll put as many as I can under one LLC. What avoids it with the whole getting sued thing, guys, is what the LLC protects you from. The bigger thing that protects you is insurance. So Nancy, you have $1 million worth of umbrella insurance. You should increase that because $1 million is not that high for 7 addresses. So probably up that to a $2 or $5 million policy. So all of you guys, if you have more than one property under an LLC, get yourself a really nice umbrella policy, like 2, 3, 4 million, as I was telling Nancy to do. And then make sure you've got plenty of insurance of individual hazard and general liability insurance on each address. So umbrella and individual insurance on each property. Okay. So that's it. and because the reason why you want, I'll talk briefly about insurance. The reason why you guys want insurance on your properties is because attorneys will only sue you up to your to get to that insurance company. They're not going to really go through the motions unless you do something really, really bad. They're not going to go through the motions of trying to get through the corporate veil to get behind the LLC to get to you and everything like that. They're going to just come after the insurance company, and hopefully the insurance company will cover you on a liability claim. Okay, so. That's it, Nancy. But awesome. Good for you for having 7 rentals free and clear. That's great. I think that you should be able to move those over on a quick claim deed real easy. So good luck to you. Thank you, Nancy, and thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook, excuse me, and on some of our other outlets out there. And if you have Mentorship Monday questions, you want to send them, as my buddy Nancy did, to helpme@derosagroup.com. That is helpme@derosagroup.com, and I'll answer your questions right here on the YouTube page for everybody to check out and learn from. Thank you, Nancy. Here's your high five. Cool. Have a great, profitable week, guys.